everybody, I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts, and I am diligently trying to catch up with Martha Manigross. She and I have collaborated on this loaded, altered file folder. Hey, I said it. I think my glue's basically dry. I went ahead and used the matte medium on the back. The last video, you got to see me do it on the front. The pockets turned out fine. I think I'm gonna like them like they are. I went ahead and I'm trying to wrinkle up some binding, seam binding. I'm not sure if it's wrinkling up. Doesn't feel like it's very wrinkly. But I've tried to dry it a few times with my dryer, and I don't want to get it burnt. I've done that. I've burnt it before. So, last video we did this, and I think she's just precious. I think I will not. I think I will not glue her down. Ooh, I just about cut the paper. No, I don't think I will, but I think I will probably put a pin on it. I think it'd be nice to have just the paper to do something with if that's what you wanted to do. I was thinking about putting it right here and like so. Barely fits. Just barely. Let's glue it on and see. Let's do it. I was trying to keep my mess a little encapsulated because we had an appointment to show our house, but they just called and canceled because they haven't sold their house. So now I can make a mess, basically. That's what I heard. When our realtor said, hey, the appointment has canceled, that was the first thing I thought of. Oh, great, I don't have to clean up, I can make a mess. Yeah. Fun, fun, fun. I've looked at this 4 or 5 times and I can't see any difference except this side has a little bit of a sheen to it, so that's what I'm going with. I thought about hanging it over the edge, but I changed my mind. I just decided, nah. Nah. I don't think I've got, I didn't put glue there. What are you guys thinking of this whole file folder thing? Have you done one? They're fun. They're so easy. There's just, and you know, there's no end really to what you can do. So you just let your spirit guide you. Okay. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Gosh. Fabri-Tac, first thing. I'm thinking maybe while that's working, we will, while it's drying, we can drag these out. Where is it? Where are you? There it is. And get them finished up. What do you say? So they've got to have, oh, that red is just stunning, isn't it? It's such a tight fit. I don't know if I'm going to put anything else on this front. I don't know. I'm not sure it will even, if I put a pocket on it or anything, I don't know that it would fit in there. So I'm kind of thinking less is more. That's my thought. They're big cards. That's a long, that's a deep pocket. And this is that straw paper from Rachel. Okay. I wonder if I can, it still feels a tiny bit damp to me, but I had an idea about what I wanted to do. I've got to open it up first, so it'll be even more raggedy. All I did, this is seam binding, and all I did was cut it down the middle. I took it right out of the package. I got it at, this gal on Facebook was selling a bunch of ribbon and whatever from her mother's stuff, and I bought it from her, and I just now took it right out of the package. So what I was thinking, because we can't have a lot of bulk, okay, that's backwards. So I need it to go in here, then out. Is that right? Then in, and enough for a bow. Some of these I got really too thin when I cut them, so they're not going to be very strong, and it's okay. If it breaks off, I want it to just be strong, so. Okay, I'm going to leave that. I don't know how much of that I'm going to need, so I'm not going to cut it off yet. Some short pieces. We'll do the same one, kind of lace it, and I'm thinking I'll have a bow at the top. Right here. Wow, that was pretty lucky. Okay, so now I will cut or unravel this a little bit. And it is damp still, so pardon me. Wrap it around. Tie a small bow. Where is it? A small bow. But then what I want to do is I want to scrunch it all up like this. I think maybe I want it to hang down since it wants to. Yeah. Hang it down. Okay, so let's get some a little bit smaller. I don't care for how that's, I'm going to tie it first. It's too loose, so the bow is falling apart. So let's tie it off. How are we going to do that? There's nothing to tie it to except itself. Okay, let's try that. Okay, now, last time I did this, it worked beautifully with Fabri-Tac, so I'm going to try that again. And really, all I'm going to do is just scrunch that tail up. Kind of trailing down the page. That's it. Oops. Can't have it going too far because there's really no room. I'm not going to cut it until I know how long I want it to go down. It's really hard when your hands are sticky. Let go. I gotta get a wipe and clean my hands. And I've noticed that the volume on my phone, I got a new phone and my volume is pretty loud. So I don't blame you guys if you turn me down a bit. Okay. What you thinking? I think I'll trail it just a little bit more. Like off the edge just a bit. I've never used a seam binding before, so I wasn't sure what it was going to look like. It's kind of thin, I think, but it's okay. Thin as in skinny. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I think I will cut this off. And to this one. Now for the back. That's cute. I don't know what to do with the back. I think I'll feed it back through. And feed this one back through. And I do want this to be the back, so I won't tie a big bow or anything. But I think I will tie it in kind of a clumsy knot. What do you think so far? I think it's beautiful. If Andrea were here, she'd say, where's the gesso? Yeah. I think it'll fit in there right, too. Okay. I'm not sure I'm done with that, but it's got to dry. So there you go. Okay, this is all dry, and this should be dry. Let's see if it fits. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Let's put some Fabri-Tac right there. I heard Martha talking about all the storms and everything. I don't know where I've been. I didn't realize, I guess, that all of this was going on, but when I was upstairs canning, my husband had the news on, and oh my gosh, you guys. I hope you can try to stay safe. So much weather. Wow. Okay, so that's got to dry now. Seems like everything's got to dry. I was thinking about these. I believe these were a freebie from someone. Maybe not. I can't remember. But I thought they might stuff really well in this pocket. What do you think? I would like some tabs. My tiny attacher is out of staples. I keep looking, thinking that they're going to appear, and they're not. Truth be known, I think I have staples for it, but I've put them somewhere. One thing I did want to do, I want to see how far this hangs out. Oh, I'm going to have plenty of room, I think. Yeah. What's holding you up? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I want to put a little jewel right there. So let's do that. Which size? How about this one? Oop. Wheel. Yeah. Huh, fine. I'm not going to fight with you. Oh, I can't. I have to fight with it. Yeah, that'll work fine. Where's my eyelets? I think that pocket turned out cute. Do you want copper? Copper's pretty, isn't it? Let's do that. And I do have the right setting for what I normally do. Looks like it worked fine. Not quite as flat as I would like. I'm going to do it again. I just don't want anybody to hurt themselves, you know? I'm going to switch this to, I'm going to switch this side. Oh, let go. Uh-oh. I might not be doing anything. Okay. Much better. Okay. Now let me get a little hook. Or two, or three. Let's go with not silver. Oh, how about black? No, not black. Let's do this. There was, yeah, in here. I was looking for this key. There's a little key. I want it. Anything else in there I have to have? Nope. And I don't think these are going to go. They're pretty, but they don't quite cut the mustard. So let's do these. I like that, just like it is. Let's do that. Now let's hope I didn't get my eyelet down too far. That's frustrating. I've done it. I had a little piece of lace here I was saving. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. Oh man, that's close. Oh, cute. Cute. Okay, where's the bead thing? Where are you? There you are. These are, if you ever get a chance, these are on sale. Man, they come in handy for so many things. Jewelry and this kind of stuff. And okay. I think I want some more of those, so I'm going to leave them out. All right, what are we thinking of her so far? Those are boring. Come on, you can do better than that, Carol. Those are boring. What about that? That's pretty. It's simple and pretty. Let's do a little bit of that. Yeah, I like those. Let's cut this in half and do 2 of them. But let's put a little something underneath. Just because we can. Like that, maybe. These are pinking shears. Not sure why they're called that. They are so freaking sharp. Yikes. I don't have a tiny attacher. Darn it. What do I have? I wonder if this will work. Let's just see.